advocacy. There's lots of different levels that you can work on to create change. And part of it is, understanding for yourselves, if you're going to have kids, that you're going to be interacting with a system that, we'll talk about this a little bit more, but you're going to be interacting with a big system. And it's really important for you to understand how that system works. So on the level of personal advocacy, there's a lot that you can do to prepare for your own personal experiences. Or maybe not yours, but maybe for your spouse or your partner or a family member. Just raising awareness, starting with yourself and then to your circles as you go out, talking about what you know about maternity care. It helps women to be better prepared. So that's one level. Then you can work, like I started, on the community level. And you can start bringing people together in your community. It's going outside your personal social circles and bringing in more voices and diverse voices. Because birth is one of those things that's not the same for anybody. No two people have the same births. So the more voices that we have talking about what their experiences are, the more we can touch on different things that need to be addressed. Then you can take it up to the state level, working through legislators, working with other state level organizations. Organizations always need volunteers, particularly nonprofits. They always need volunteers. They always want people who are interested in what they have going on to participate, because it makes what they do stronger and more keyed in. So, and then to work on a national level it's really exciting. You get to meet some really fantastic people. It takes you to a different level when you're getting the opportunity to connect with experts from around the country and even from around the world. These are the people at the top of their game. They're the ones who are bringing the latest evidence on board. It's really exciting to work at that level. And I can tell you that, my first experience when they called me and asked if I wanted to be on the national board, my first reaction was, who am I? I'm just one person working out of my basement. I sit in the basement on my computer and who am I? And yet, I brought something to the table through all of the, my concerns about not being good enough, not knowing enough, not whatever, not being enough. And you know what? You're enough. And you're needed. So step up and do it. Push through whatever fear, whatever kind of discomfort or concern you have about, not living up to those standards. And just do it. Because everybody puts their pants on one leg at a time. Everybody goes to the bathroom. It's like you're a person, and the people who you're working with are just people. And you bring something important to it. So don't shy away from advocacy because you're concerned that you don't have enough information or you're not bringing enough to the table, because you are, and you learn. It's a learning process. So I encourage you to jump in.